Some decisions will follow you for the rest of your life, not because they failed, but because they cannot be undone. Time does not reverse. Time does not negotiate. And leadership begins the moment you understand that. There are decisions you can correct, a strategy that did not work, a plan that needs adjustment, a model that requires refinement. You learn, you adapt, you move forward. And then there are decisions you cannot reverse. A word spoken publicly, trust broken quietly, a commitment abandoned, a reputation damaged. Correction may soften the impact, but it does not restore the original state. That is irreversibility. Irreversibility is not new. What is new in relation to that is speed. Information moves instantly, reactions amplify immediately, judgment forms before reflection. In slower environments, leaders experience the full arc of their decisions. They had time to observe impact, time to adjust before permanence set in, time to feel the wisdom of the decision. Now the sequence collapses. Decision, exposure, consequence. You do not experience your decision gradually. You encounter its consequences immediately. Irreversibility has not intensified. Acceleration has made it visible. Calibration is the quiet space between action and permanence. It is where judgment matures. It requires silence, distance, time. Acceleration reduces that space. You decide under pressure, you publish instantly, you scale before reflection. By the time you reconsider, the decision has already entered permanence. Without calibration, intelligence becomes impulse. Many leaders assume everything can be repaired. They believe they will explain later, clarify later, recover later. But permanence does not operate on intention. It operates on impact. A damaged relationship may never return to trust. A broken promise may permanently alter credibility. An institutional misstep may echo long after the leader has left. Irreversibility forces a shift in thinking. Instead of asking, can this succeed? Ask, if this fails, can it be undone? That question changes behavior. Regret exists because irreversibility exists. When we regret, the mind attempts to revise the past. It replays the decision, it simulates alternatives, it negotiates with something that cannot change. But time does not negotiate. And while we argue with the past, the present loses momentum. Regret becomes paralyzing when permanence is misunderstood. Understanding irreversibility prevents paralysis. Time does not reverse. Speed removes calibration. Irreversibility defines consequence. When you accept that, you stop optimizing for reaction. You begin optimizing for permanence. That is the first discipline of QuanPerfect Leadership.